Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Takeover. Bitcoin still just kind of moving sideways, not really making up its mind as of yet. But we're still going to dive on into the charts, take a look at everything that's going on. As we start to zoom out on these higher time frames, we can kind of get a better, broader perspective on where Bitcoin might be wanting to head to. So, is it going to make it back up to that 10.5K and finally break through it? Well, right now we're kind of in still of a little bit of an uptrend, so we'll take a look at it. Or is Bitcoin headed back down into the abyss? So, let's dive on into the charts and take a look. If y'all are brand new to this channel, we use the Market Cipher Indicator by CryptoFace on this channel. Y'all can find links to his channel down in the description box below. And then also we've just added the TI Sequential by Tone Vays, as well as the Market God Buy and Sell Indicator. So I hope I'm providing enough value for y'all on this channel as we go over the charts, as we kind of get a decision where Bitcoin might want to be headed to for the big swing trade that we are getting ready to set up for relatively soon. So let's go ahead and look at our 15-minute time frame as of right now. 15-minute time frame kind of telling us that the bears were in control a little bit today, and then now we're starting to see the bulls take a little bit of a run up back up to the top here. So this daily candle will end up closing, which will reset our VWAP. It will reset our parameters for our support resistance, and we can maybe make a decision. If you are more of a short-term trader, day trader kind of thing, the Cipher SR is a great indicator to use during your day trading. But more or less, I like to stick to the bigger swing trades, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. So we can kind of see that the bulls are in control as of right now. Let's move on into our higher time frames, the 30-minute time frame. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Money flow, you can't really tell too much of what's going on. It does look like we are in a little bit of an overextension right now, and our blue wave on that overbuying position there with the blue wave. So we're putting in probably an anchor wave here. More than likely it'll lead to a trigger wave. We'll have to see how things want to play out though. We could come back down and retest our VWAP, sitting at about 9,700 right now. Let's go on into our 45-minute time frame. 45-minute time frame. No clear, concise direction as of yet. We can see our blue wave still wanting to kind of move to the upside here. I would imagine we'll probably start to trend around that 9,800 area for the near-term future. As of right now, it still looks like we are kind of relatively just moving sideways. Bitcoin hasn't really made up its mind just yet. You can see down here we do have our support line. This support line is one of our major trend line supports. Y'all can go back to yesterday's video and take a look at what support and resistance lines I'm really looking forward to Bitcoin either breaking one direction or the other, and then maybe taking a trade based off of that. So let's move on into our 1 hour time frame. We're actually going to go ahead and turn off our Cipher SR indicator, support resistance indicator. So looking here, we can kind of get to zoom out a little bit and see that we're still just kind of moving into this red money flow as of right now. But it does kind of look like this blue wave is ready to kind of move a little bit higher up. And that would also indicate with our previous video that I feel that we're just going to continue to ride this trend line support here to maybe end in the symmetrical triangle as of right now. So we can definitely consider that. We can see that we have our other major trendline resistance right at about that 10.4K area, somewhere right around there. So as we start to move into the symmetrical triangle, we'll get a really, really tight squeeze, and then obviously it's going to move one way or the other, and it's probably more likely going to be a $1,000 move. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a really big move as we start to move to the end of the symmetrical triangle. It'll probably be one of those really nasty dumps or those really, really moon rocketing pumps. So we'll have to kind of wait to see how this wants to play out. But let's go ahead and move on into these higher time frames, see what they might be telling us as well. Money flow still kind of rounding off here on our 90-minute time frame, all the way back from where we recently topped out at that 10.5K. We really needed to break through 10.5K, everyone. You know, that has been a resistance line all the way back from 20,000 whenever we had our major bull run in 2017. So this line is still very, very, very strong resistance. We're going to need a lot of volume to break through it, but that's why I believe if we see that volume come through, it's going to be probably $1,000 move to send us up to 11.5K, possibly even 12K. Relatively quickly, if that is the bullish case. And for the bearish scenario, obviously if we start to break this, I would anticipate probably more of a waterfall action, maybe not one big move down, but if we do decide to break this support line, I would definitely anticipate probably a nice waterfall action that could lead to a couple $1,000 sell off for sure. We can still see here on our blue wave that we're still in an overextension as of right now. So Bitcoin's still wanting to possibly move up a little bit higher, maybe up to that 10K area, that 9,900 area. That is a firm possibility. Let's go on into our 2-hour time frame here. 2-hour time frame, start to zoom out. We can see that our 2 hours also ready to move back into that greenish money flow. Maybe not into an overextension just yet. Just got a buy signal on the hourly time frame there. So I do have a lot of my buy and sell signals set, just so that way I can keep up to date with what's going on in price action throughout the day, and I don't have to be glued to the screens as often as people may think that I am. So although I do look at the charts quite often, I have most of the charts up on my screens whenever I can just glance and look, and so that obviously helps a little bit. But then if I'm away, I have my alerts set, and I encourage everyone to set alerts. If you are using TradingView, you can set your alerts. There's our buy on our 90-minute time frame as well. So Bitcoin making a nice little pump up here, y'all. 10K. So that was pretty insane to see how much this wick is actually moving us up right now. So this is live. We are live, everyone. 10K, here we come. 10.5K. Can we finally break through, y'all? I don't know. That's gonna be there's definitely a probability that 10.5K could be broken, but I would not set my hopes and dreams on it just yet. Let's move on into our 4-hour time frame. And before we continue, everyone, I do want to tell y'all about the Patreon membership. So there is a private trading group that I do offer that is with the Patreon membership. So once you get signed up through Patreon, just make sure that you give me your Discord username. I can give you access to the Discord server in those private categories inside of the Discord server. So if you sign up, feel free to sign up. You can see all the rewards and perks that you'll get. I'll be doing some altcoin reviews later this week as well. Looking at some alternative charts such as the S&P, gold and silver, all those different things. So I have a few on my list that I want to get checked off and that I want to also go over here in the near term future. So make sure that y'all get signed up for that. You'll get access to my market cipher notes, a bunch of different private videos, about 12 to 15 different private videos inside of the Patreon page, and then access to the Discord server, where you get your daily update analysis every single day, private analysis, different than what I give everyone on YouTube, but basically just a summary, and then my overall probability of one direction or the other taking place in price movement. Then also I've also added the buy and sell signals with Market God on the daily time frames and the 2-hour time frames. So y'all will get those alerts first. As soon as they confirm and go through, then you can definitely start to make a decision based off of those alerts too as well. Although I won't be there to guide you through every single possible price buy and sell alert, but you can do your own due diligence and use your charts to make the decision yourself too as well. And then also, everyone, we do have the membership page, so I'm not sure why it's not loading here. I think it's because I need to be signed in, but let's see if I can refresh it and then click join here. Okay, so we have the YouTube membership page. So I will be uploading all my private chart analysis videos in the YouTube membership page. It is a little bit cheaper than the Patreon page, so if you do want to sign up for it, feel free to sign up for it. Second link in the description box below. And I'll be updating this periodically over the month and throughout the week too as well. I do have a few charts that I want to go over using our paid for indicators, Market Cipher, the TI Sequential, and Market God. So you can see what my charts are saying about some altcoins, some of the S&P 500, all those different things too as well. So make sure to get signed up for one or the other, so that way y'all can get a little bit more private analysis on what's going on in these markets. And then also we're on our way to 3,000 subs. 3,000 subs is right around the corner. So we hit 2,100 the other day. 2,200 is right around the corner, and then 3,000. So what I'm doing at 3,000 subs is I'm giving away $100 $100 in our favorite altcoin, and one of my favorite altcoins. So the way you get signed up for it and the way you qualify for that giveaway is to just sign up for the newsletter. I don't even send out newsletters that often, maybe once a month. So make sure that you get signed up, and then I'll do the drawing live once we hit 3,000 subs, and then I can email you, I can message you on Discord. It's just an easy way for me to get back in touch with you too as well if you do win. So make sure that you get signed up for that. Share this video so that way you can spread the message about Crypto Takeover and how much value we're providing on this channel with all the paid for indicators that we're using. So go tell them that we're using all these paid for indicators and that we're going over the charts every single day with these indicators as well. And then also don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, smash the thumbs up button, help the algorithm out for the YouTube channel, so that way we can get to that 3,000 subs and we can do our next $100 giveaway in our favorite altcoin. I appreciate it, everyone. So let's go back into the charts here really quick. Looking at our 4-hour time frame, we can still see that our money flow is kind of rounding off just a tad bit on Market Cypher as well. We had our big green wave up here to that 10K area, and now we're kind of trickling off just a tad bit. We're kind of making our sideways movement. We move back into the greenish money flow, and now it looks like we are kind of seeing where we're kind of losing a little bit of steam here with our green money flow, maybe indicating that we're ready to turn red, but we'll have to wait to see exactly how this wants to play out. We do have a green dot here. This could be an overextension, getting above that 60% point on Market Cypher. So that is a firm possibility. We'll have to wait to see how this wants to play out. RSIs are sitting kind of neutral right now too, as well. That is another thing that I do want to keep an eye on, and that I keep on forgetting to go over inside of the charts is the RSI. But we do have two RSIs back here. We have our regular RSI, and then we have our stochastic RSI as well on Market Cypher B. So, you know, Market Cypher is going to give you pretty much everything that you need for the most part. But once CryptoFace comes out with that affiliate program, make sure that y'all get signed up with me, and I would really appreciate that. So you can see here that money flow is still kind of rounding off on our 4-hour. Let's move on into our 6-hour time frame. 6-hour time frame. So we are creeping back up into that green money flow. Green money flow looks relatively good here. Still making a nice little transcending move to the top. Possibly getting ready to, you know, get into that overbought positioning as of right now. So hence the move up to 10K just now. So, you know, we will probably ride this trend line support all the way up here and maybe even come back up to retest 10.5K. But if we cannot break through 10.5K, I do not have any reason to continue a bearish sentiment. A bullish sentiment as of right now. And I have to remain relatively neutral. The fact that we've come up and tested 10.5K so many times and still have yet managed to break through it, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest. So I can't be overly bullish like some of our other YouTubers on here that you know, live and die by the moon, you know. So that's just my predicament. I want to be able to compound my interest inside of this market, and in order to compound, you have to learn when's a good time to buy or sell, and know what decisions to make these markets. A lot of these millionaires and billionaires know how to do TA too as well. So they're constantly just aware of the charts and what they're kind of saying, or they have someone else that does the TA for them. So it's definitely a handy skill, and I've always said that on my channel, that right now we've been given the time to actually develop a new skill. And what is that skill going to be for you? What skill development are you going to use going into this next paradigm future, right? Because we know the world is changing pretty rapidly. A lot of people got laid off, they're on unemployment or whatever. But how are you going to use your skill in the world that is right around the corner for us? So we're providing a lot of value on here, letting y'all learn a little bit more about the charts and how you can help other people out too as well. And I'm here to just help. You know, that's all there is to it. And I hope that I'm helping a few people out there, and we're doing the best that we can. So 6-hour time frame, money flow still looking relatively thin as of, this is the 8-hour, sorry. Money flow still looking relatively thin as of right now. So we can kind of see that You know, if we were to make another leg up here with the money flow, that would be nice too. I do know that some of our higher time frames had those green dots that did appear for them as well. So as we start to zoom out, we can kind of take a look at that. Money flow kind of still moving to the top side here. Let's start to zoom out and see what's happening here on our 12-hour time frame. Money flow still kind of moving off to the side. It does look like it's kind of clipping back up, but I would be hesitant to continue saying that we're going to be bullish just because money flow is still looking relatively thin here. But if we start to zoom out even on our higher time frames, let's see what's going on. I do want to turn on our buy and sell indicators right now. So we have our Wells buy and sell indicator, which was a indicator that I have been using for a while now, and I trust it. You know, I'll start to get more used to Market Guide, but as of right now, my go-to buy and sell signals are the Wells buy and sell signals. And that is actually a custom indicator that I teach you how to set up inside of the Patreon page as well. Looking at our 21-hour, our blue wave is still kind of rising to the top here as of right now. Money flow rounding off, so definitely just got to be cautious here. If we don't get past 10.5K, I don't have any room to change my neutral sentiment as of right now. Let's go on into our daily time frame. And before we go there, let's continue here. Guys, y'all can join the Discord server. The Discord server is available to the public. There's links in the description box. When you do join, you'll be brought to a welcome page. That welcome page is just a community rules and guidelines page. I want to make sure that you read through it and that you abide by those community rules and guidelines. And hopefully everyone can do that as well. But if you don't, then I have to boot you out. And it's just a way to kind of curate all the bad eggs, right? all the bad vibes out from the Discord server. And then if you do want to sign up for the Patreon page, you can get signed up for it. And that will allow you to have access to that private Discord category inside of the server. So make sure that you just message me your Discord name once you join that Patreon page. And then also, if you want to stay up to date with just announcements that we have going on with Crypto Takeover, check out the Telegram channel. It is available to the public as well. Oh, it looks like we're getting some more notifications. Let's see what we got. Oh, maybe not. Was that a sell? And we're dumping. Bitcoin can do some crazy stuff sometimes. We use the premium plan on TradingView. Just allows you to have a few more indicators on the screen. It allows you to have unlimited alerts. You can see what all you get here when you sign up for it. But if you're using Market Cipher or maybe one of these other paid for indicators, I would at least recommend that you have the Pro or the Pro Plus plan. That way you can get a few more indicators on your screen at the same time. It's relatively helpful for the most part. It's going to do a lot for you. Also, I tell you how to get those plans for 50 to 60% off inside of my Patreon page. So that is another private video that I provide in there for y'all on how to get those plans for 50 to 60% off. And then you can add your Aldo EMAs, which is another custom indicator using a custom Pine script that I give you inside of the Patreon page as well. You can add all these to your charts and you can get them looking just kind of like mine too for the most part. Let's go to 2-day. 2-day, we do have our green dot here. Let's go back over the 1-day real quick because it's still looking like a bullish count here. We're an extended bull count with the 12. We'll probably get a 13 on the next candle more than likely. That extended bull count will probably end up giving us a red dot relatively soon. We'll probably start to see another trigger wave kind of form for us here on the daily, and then we'll have to see what's going to happen from there. We are still getting kind of a bullish green dot as of right now. That could change by tomorrow, to be honest. The fact that this candle is closing, or it looks like it wants to close above our 5 here, still looks relatively bullish. Still holding a lot of support at our key EMAs here. So I would say until we break below this trend line support or our EMA, then I might change my sentiment just a tad bit of more of a bear sentiment, right? I'm still relatively neutral as of right now. Our red dot is also giving us on our 3-day, so we can kind of see that starting to zoom out. Money flow still looks really good, still looks relatively healthy. I honestly think that we're probably going to get some more Christmas tree patterns here, and those Christmas tree patterns lead to huge moves inside of Bitcoin. So we're definitely gearing up for something really big to occur here relatively soon. So yeah, our 4-day kind of telling us the same thing. We do have that sell signal there on our 4-day. And our sell signals have been off sometimes too as well, just like you can see here on our 4-day time frames. They've been off just a tad bit. So we will have to just remain calm and collected as we start to move into some of these higher time frames. As of right now, no sign of a sell signal on our 5-day. We do have an extended bull count here, so that is something to take note of. And honestly, like if we can get past 10.5K, like then let's go to the moon. You know, let's I'm down. We'll head there, and yeah, it'll be fun. So let's go to our 6-day now. I am kind of worried though, because as we start to zoom out, we can kind of see that our blue waves are looking like they want to top out. They're not headed in a straight upwards trajectory anymore. They're kind of just looking like they want to roll over anytime soon, especially if we start to get some red dots here pretty soon. Let's go into our weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, still getting that topping out 9 pattern here, but we do have a bullish 1 count with an extended 1 bull count down here as well. We're going to have to wait to see how this weekly chart wants to play out, I would assume. This is going to be hard to trade. That's why I say I'm not really trading this. I'll just Market Cipher does give you the tools to trade this choppiness pattern, especially with Cipher SR. But for right now, I'm just kind of remaining patient, doing what I need to do, keeping my group up to date with what I'm getting ready to do here in the near term future as well. They already know. They're on the same page as me moving forward from here on out. Also, if y'all do want to sign up for 3 commas, there is a link in the description box below. It's basically a way to create bots to leverage trade for you. So if y'all are interested in that, feel free to check it out. And then also, you have your Ledger Nano X or S, your cold storage device. Just make sure that y'all get a cold storage device whenever you're trading crypto or whenever you purchase crypto. Remember, not your keys, not your coins. And then some leverage trading sites that y'all can check out are Bybit, Prime XBT, Fimex. Those are all great leverage trading sites that y'all can check out. And then if y'all want to earn some passive income inside of the crypto space, check out Brave Browser, which allows you to click ads and earn BAT token every time you click an ad. And then also you can mine Bitcoin straight from your computer or your laptop without having to set up an ASIC miner or an ANT miner. It's just a nice convenient way to mine Bitcoin using the CryptoTab browser. So I have it running on 2 other laptops that I don't really use anymore, but they are there making me passive income with this CryptoTab browser and mining Bitcoin for me. So then you can also check out Instagram and Twitter and follow us on there. Don't forget, we have the Patreon page that is available if y'all do want to sign up and get my private analysis every single day on there as well. All right, everyone. Oh, and we're dumping. Look at that. Looky there. So we literally just had a nice run up to 10K, and now we're wicking down, and we're wicking down. Dude, this is crazy. This is why I do not trade right now. This is why when I start to see those Christmas tree patterns, I remain patient, and why I do not like to trade these sloppy, choppy, sideways patterns. That's really what it is. They're sloppy and choppy, and you're going to probably get wicked out. So wait till one clear direction or the other. Like I've been saying, you know, you can go up to 10K, 10.5K, and then have a crazy dump like this. We're moving here on our 12-hour time frame right now. I'm on the 12-hour time frame, and you can still see things that are our candle body is just trying to make up its mind. And as we start to go into our lower time frames, we'll see how much of a Darth Maul wick this actually is. That's amazing. Let's see, basically almost a 5% Darth Maul wick. That's crazy. But y'all know where I stand right now, and I hope that y'all come back to the channel and check us out. If y'all stay till the end of this video, comment Darth Maul wick. I like that. Comment Darth Maul wick if y'all stay till the end of this video. I appreciate it. And with that being said, everyone, I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next one. CTO signing out.